Greetings, everybody. It's Jim, and here we are with part 3 of the Fantasy Trip All-in-One demo. Now, you may have noticed that there are some things on the board that seem a little different here. Differently here. I've done a few upgrades. I made these mega hexes a little bit different, and I've also added some dexterity trackers as well as the hit point trackers I made before. So why not? And the thing is, it's been a while since I made these videos as far as the all-in-one demos, because this is where I started. Right? And it was at part 3. Somebody let me know at the end of part 2. It's like, hey, isn't there a part 3? Because it was just getting into hand-to-hand, right? And it was at this point that I'm like, I should do smaller videos. One, it's easier to get through and not make a mistake all in one run, because that was really challenging. And then two, the algorithms of social media like smaller videos, and they can spread them out more to more people. And it's just easier to digest the rules. But anyway, here we are at the all-in-one demo part 3. Let's just get right into it. And I've got everything set up here, and it still looks like Cadius, Solar's done, Cadius is down. It really doesn't look good for the top team. Let's see what goes on. And it doesn't look like things are getting much better. They're losing initiative. Okay, so they got to move first. So first off, Cadian is no longer prone. We'll get rid of that marker. And he's going to kind of stay facing right like that so he doesn't get hit from behind. So that happens. Ulf is going to stand ground, and Brachelle wants to get in a hand-to-hand with Ophelia. Now, if she was moved out here and disengaged, she could try to move in. However, because she's engaged, she's going to have to wait for combat. Now, the problem is with what's going on here, she won't be able to engage in hand-to-hand, and I'll tell you why. Now, first off, it's a great idea to get in hand-to-hand with Ophelia because she's got that big two-handed sword. All right. Part of the strategy is if you get into hand-to-hand, they drop their main weapon unless it's only a dagger, and they fight hand-to-hand fisticuffs, or pounding each other's face in. You can draw a dagger and possibly do more damage this way. But let's pop out the rules here to show what's going on. So what happens is you can move onto an enemy's figure's hex, initiating combat if the enemy has their back to a wall, not the case here, or is lying down, not the case here, comes in from the rear, not the case here because they're engaged, can't get around, or the enemy agrees to HDH combat. So that is going to be the reason why this doesn't happen. Now, if Ophelia was wearing any kind of armor whatsoever, then it would be easy to go into hand-to-hand because Brachelle has a 10 movement, but then again, so does Ophelia. So that's not going to happen, so it's going to be a normal attack. So, and she's engaged, so she can't move out of the way. So that's top turn. Everybody in the top has already moved, unfortunately. So, for them. So that means now Ophelia is going to stand strong with her 3D -1 two-handed sword. Golmanir will move forward 1 for no apparent reason. Merrick is going to stop being prone. Unfortunately for the opposite side, that would be nice for them to tackle. And Zelena is going to try to move to this side. She can only move 3 though, so it looks like she's going to do this number right here, and now we're on to combat. It's basically as simple as that. So let's look at dexterities and see where we're at. Brachelle on the top here. That's with her -2 penalty there. And it looks like we've got Golmanir, no surprise, at a 13. Who can he shoot at? That's not going to... It looks like Cadius is a good target, not in the way of anybody. Doesn't want to shoot his buddy. So let's see if he can get lucky. Because the armor is going to be high on Cadius. So maybe this won't be the most effective idea. But it is going to hit with an 11. Okay, it is more than 2 away, so it would be a -1. But that's still with a 13, he'll hit. So the damage with a longbow is 1d + 2. That's actually not bad. Let's see what happens. A 4 + 2 is a 6 on Cadius, and that's with leather armor with his -2 hits. He's down to 1 point. Oh, just 1 away from being done. How about it? All right, simple enough. So who's next? Let's go. We got 13 done here. Let's see, a 9 on Ophelia. So a 9 up here, and we have a 10 with Brachelle. So Brachelle's going to take her whack at Ophelia because she can't go into hand-to-hand. Well, maybe she can knock her down in some other way. Let's see what happens. And we've got a 14, not even a close thing at all. Now that -2 now goes away, and her dexterity goes back up to 12. So we'll just keep that there for right now. And so that takes care of that. And so she's moved. So the highest is a 7 up there. And then now Ophelia gets a shot. So Ophelia going to go, of course, against Brachelle. Why not? Unarmored target. Let's go. With a 4. It's double damage. Goodbye, Rochelle. That's pretty much it. 3 dice, -1, which is a 12. It's 11. Good night, Irene. I mean, forget it. Bye-bye, Rochelle. That is chopped liver right there. Okay, so that's gone. She's gone. So then who's next? We got 7 up here waiting on Ulf. Well, Ulf can't even... Oh, Ulf can attack, yes. So Merrick can't do anything. So it's Zelena with a 7. And Ulf's got a 7. So, and Zelena can't even attack anymore. So it looks like it's going to be Ulf. Ulf rolls the dice, and here we go. And Ulf hits with an 8. No, he doesn't. With a 7 dexterity, he's not hitting at all. So this is not looking good for top team. And then, so that's it for the turn. So maybe we will, maybe we won't get into hand-to-hand. You might have to just go to the tutorial for that. Let's see. Let's go. It really doesn't look good. And it's a tie. We'll roll it again. And again, they lose initiative. So Ophelia's going to stay here. Oh, they're going to force them to move. Now, Ulf can tell he's got to put his back to the wall here. Maybe that's not the best move here. He's going to move. Oh, he can't move there either. So he's just going to kind of tilt like this because he knows Zelena is going to go to the side here. And, of course, Ulf or Cadius is going to try to get nail Ophelia here, because why not? He's got nothing to lose. Try to take care of this, or he could just try to take care of Merrick. Why not? Well, Merrick is almost dead, but knocking down this would be better. So let's take care of this lady here, and we'll go here, and then Merrick will go around. He's got a 10 movement, I do believe. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And get to the side, which is going to give him a +2. Not much Cadius could do for that. He might as well have gone to the rear of Ophelia to give him a better shot. Of course, Golmanier is going to move 1 to the side here. And as we said, Zelena is going to crowd around. So unless there's a major form of luck going on, oh, this goes away too because of 1 turn. This goes away too because of 1 turn. So we go there. That goes up. The -3s stay like luggage. So now, who we got? We've got 8s up here with Cadius, and we've got Golmanier with a nice 13. He can still shoot. Now the thing is, he might hit his own people if he's unlucky. So he's going to go after Cadius first. Why not? So he's going to go after Cadius. He hit him last time. Let's roll it. And with a 16, he's totally going to whiff on that one. Now it's going to go straight through. And it might hit Ulf. It might. Let's see if it happens. And it looks like it will hit Ulf. So if it goes through a straight line, so pretty much a straight line, it's gonna go through that. Let me see here. I'm gonna say it does, just so we can get through it. And it's gonna be a 6, which is gonna be a hit. Rolling to he's still rolling, and then a 1 point of damage. That's gonna bounce off of Cadius right there. 1 + 2 actually. 1 + 2, so that is actually 3 points of damage. That is actually enough to kill Cadius off, so there goes that. All right, so Cadius, or Ulf, I apologize. That is Ulf, and he's got a chainmail of 3, so it just boinks off of him. No big deal there. All right, so we got that taken care of. 8's up top. We've got Merrick still at a 7. And we've got Zelena at a 7 and Ophelia at a 9. So she is going to hack away at, I think Ulf would be a good target here. And with a 7, she's going to hit. Wow, she's doing some major stuff. And she's got 11 points of damage minus 1. So 10 points of damage on Ulf. And that's minus, he is in the front, so the large shield counts. So that's 5, so only 5 points of damage. And that's not happy for him, though, nonetheless. So now that she's gone, now it's 7's go. And, of course, the tie with here, 7's up here. And Cadius has got an 8. So he's going to get to go. So Cadius is going to go after Ophelia. Maybe he can make something happen here. No, not with a 10. They're not doing very good at all. So now it's 7's, but, of course, the top people, Ulf lost initiative. So now it's actually going to go down to Merrick and Zelena. And so let's roll that. Did I roll for Zelena already for some reason? I don't recall. That is, let's see, that's an 8. That's not going to hit it. And then Zelena has got an 11. That's not going to hit either. Okay. Then, yeah, I rolled for Ophelia. That's what I was thinking. All right. So now Merrick is all by himself. Well, Ulf goes first before Merrick, which is, no, Merrick, I just did that. So Ulf rolls up here, and Ulf rolls a 10. No go. So now we're probably going to get into some hand-to-hand in this next bit here. So let's, could have probably even gone then. No, they couldn't have. No, they couldn't have. Let's see here. 2 and 1. Again, losing initiative. It is not looking good for them. So everything's pretty much going to stay the same. They're going to try to, they can't initiate combat. Ulf would love to, but he's moving much slower than Ophelia. She's not grounded or anything. And the same thing with Cadius. He's too slow to knock Merrick down, and he's engaged all over the place, so it doesn't even matter. Cadius is in a real bad place, actually, kind of forcing himself. If he turns this way, he's screwed because Merrick's just going to come to the side. And Ophelia might get to the side shot, and if he turns to face Ophelia, of course, he's letting his rear get exposed, and he's got it exposed anyway. So I guess the best thing is to do is circle from Ulf, and boy, Ulf is really not in the, he can't do anything either. So Merrick's just going to come by here. It's their turn now. Goldminier will move up 1, just making it easier for him to hit. Now he's got a his -1 is canceled out because you get the first 2 mega hexes at no penalty. And so we've got Ulf or Ophelia just going to turn like this, and Zelena is just going to kind of shift right here and also get a bonus to hit. Boy, this is not looking good whatsoever. This is all technicalities. If this was a campaign for the bottom team, this would all be good to probably keep Merrick back, quite honestly, so they can heal him afterwards. But anyway, Goldminier is going to go first. We all know that, so let's do it. Going to go after Cadius again. Let's see, a 13 is going to do it. Luckily, Goldminier did move up, so that -1 is gone, so that actually does hit, and it is going to hit Cadius. Let's see if it does anything. 1 + 2 is 3, and this time it did hit Cadius, and that is for 1 point. Cadius is gone. Cadius is no more. So that's it for that. Let's get rid of this. So, goodbye Cadius. Ulf is all by his own. Let's see if he goes out with a blaze of glory. It's going to be, dexterity is going to be 9 for Ophelia. Looks like everybody's actually going to go because Ulf lost initiative, so everybody's going to get to go. Let's start with Ophelia. She is going to miss with a 13, and she is in the front, so that doesn't matter. Now, Merrick is behind and has a 10 dexterity, but he's going to get a +4 because he is behind. And with a natural 4, he's going to do double damage. Jiminy Crickets, 2d -2, so roll the damage. -2, 8 -2 is 6, doubled is 12, and the shield that Ulf has does not count because it is 2 hits. So it is, again, it was 6, it was 12 points of damage. Only his armor counts, so that's 9 points. He's only got 8. That is the end. So I guess we didn't get into hand-to-hand there, but that's okay. There's a tutorial on hand-to-hand all by itself that really covers it all a lot better than it would have here. A lot of other things going on. But that is the completion of the Fantasy Trip tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and see other videos about more things that can happen in the game and role-playing and everything, and I'll see you guys next video.